Hello there, I'm Alger Hill and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Make Mexico Great Again, and it is going actually surprisingly well. In the last episode we began the war, only 3 days elapsed. No, like a week elapsed. We've started to push into Arizona, we're pushing in and devouring Texas. This is actually going so very surprisingly well, and we're going to be able to encircle quite a few divisions. The key thing, the major reason why we're able to do so is because our division arrangement is these extra bits of artillery, and it adds our soft attack to being an insane level. I mean, I say insane, but look at this. This infantry division is doing 20. It's because it's nighttime. But look at that. I mean, the planning bonus is a big help. A big help. But they don't have the defensive bonus because they keep moving soldiers in, right? But this attack is taking into account the fact that we're attacking with night and river. So it's a 200 base. Their base is 24. So we are annihilating them. Paradox, please fix. And the fact that we have those delicious doctrines that we're also getting further. Our recovery rate is going to improve soon. So we're just going to go around and check everybody. Everybody has orders, except for these guys. Well, that's fine. No, that's fine. I'm giving you orders like that. That's fine. So these guys are actually guarding this area. So we're going to move them up to try and take more territory. Everybody needs to be moving. So these guys actually have enough forces. So we're going to move this one up. And he's then going to move into the right and start diversifying his troops that way. Well, sorry, diversifying their divisions that way. We have two over here that aren't really doing anything. So what we're going to do is we're just going to send all of them over here. And it'd be nice if I could try and encircle these guys. There we go. And that would encircle quite a few people, an additional 3. More encirclements are happening over here. We've got another division right here. We're going to send them this way to try and even the playing field. These guys are going to cave in very soon. It's this tank that's the problem. We're moving these two guys up into this division area. Every now and then we check down here, make sure they're not making any pushes, which is fine. They are not. We're pushing into these tanks, and we're pushing into this area to try and basically push back the line. And also, it ties their troops up. That's the important thing. It's their troops are tied up. They're not able to defend the really important areas. So this is it's a balancing act. Okay, it is now just the tank division, and that's encircled now. Cool. And now, they're encircled. So they can just wait. And we just let them stay there. And if they start to move, we attack them. Perfect. We keep one there. Move this guy up there. This is going really well. And we move this, and we move one of them up here. To basically completely surround them. The AI won't push and break out. And as soon as they're completely destroyed with supply, we encircle and remove them. And so because we have this, we can start doing some other things as well. We can start to do some different kinds of encirclements. These motorized divisions, for example, can move up. 93. Look at that. These guys are moving up very quickly. We'll send 2 over there. We'll send 1 this way. And we will send 1 more up there. And that makes the battle that much faster. So yes, there is supply issues now. And we are losing quite a fair amount. Look at the infantry equipment that we are losing. That is insane. Is that... Oh my god. Per day we are losing that. That is intense. We need some more. Good god. It would have been nice if we could have claimed a couple factories. This is why you need to have a very large amount of stuff prepared. Our support equipment is also going down a lot. Oh my! So we are actually going to run out of support equipment very shortly. The thing is, if we can repel them first, then we win. You know? That's what's important. So again, we have 7 divisions here. Jesus Christ, man. Wow. This is going to be tricky, guys. This is going to be tricky. And that's another unit encircled. There are 6 units right here, divisions even, that are doing nothing. Why that is, I'm not sure. So they need to be moving up. Perhaps they lost their battle. Venezuela's joined Laos. That's fine. So now we can do a really fun thing. We can start encircling. Yay! And we just keep pushing the units back and pushing our own forces forward. Here we go. Okay, so now we do have the issue that there are some tanks here. So this motorized divisions will take 16 hours to get there. So we can send one guy over there. And one guy over there. And one guy over there. Cool, cool, cool. So we're going to keep sending divisions forward. This does tie up about 6 divisions, but we remove... But they'll come back to us later, and we'll remove them. That's what's important here. Okay. These guys are now fully, like, in retreat. This is amazing. So if we're lucky, we get to encircle them. It's the support is the issue. It's the base is in low supply. Yeah. The issue is that because our units use a lot of supply. Our infantry use 1.07, and the motorized use 0.82 actually. So to be honest, I think the issue is that we have too many. Yeah, we got too many. This is the southwest. So honestly, we could just move them along a bit. As we start moving troops out of the way. Whoa, 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 whoa. 1 day and 0 hours. 3 days and 5 hours. I think we're fine. Bro. So they will actually get there ahead of time. Let's see what happens if we attack. So if you look at that, they are currently encircled. And they have low supply. So, let's just put them down. Oh my. You get a bit wrecked. Alright, who's standing still? So these guys can move up. We got 4 divisions here in San Antonio doing nothing. Gotta amend that. We got divisions moving up here. Motorized divisions encircling like mad. I'm gonna send 2 back to kill the marine divisions. Which means we can split 2 there and 2 here. Well, Japan's divisions have arrived. That's something. I'm not really sure what they're going to be able to do, but they're here. That's something. The encirclement is going along pretty well over here. We're going to now try and catch this tank. There we go, we caught it, which means it will not be able to reinforce itself later. That's going to take 3 freaking days to get there. Why are you going all the way up there, man? Just... We'll keep these guys locked down. You two should be moving up. What are you assholes doing? We have just encircled another division. Come on, where you going? What are you doing, bro? Okay, and we send the division over there to help reinforce the assault. And that is how you start to eat away at a large variety of troops. Ah, here's a thought. Instead of moving him up, can I move him there? How long will that take? 1 day and 23 hours. Okay. If I move one troop here, how long will that take? 3 days, so yeah. And just encircle them all, for God's sake. Oh, for the love of God. This is just silly. Come on. We've got quite a while before they have a chance to move, so let's give them a couple hours. Alright, there we go. Attack all at the same time. There we go, much better. Yes, we have low supply slightly, but they got minus 30. They have minus 30 from encirclement, minus 33 from supply. Basically, they're attacking at nothing, which means our 6 divisions can easily kill them. Does everyone have orders? Yes, they do. You guys need to move up there. Everybody needs to have orders. That's just how this works. There can be no sedentary, crappy units doing nothing. Right. So that should have moved these guys over. Great. And to quickly annihilate them, we will then surround them here. Chance of unit reinforcing the front line. Come on. And now we will just wait a second, because this will allow us to very briefly refresh some of our reserves. Oh shit, they're actually attacking. And now they get the negative for in multiple combats. I think you might have made a mistake, my friend. Ah, but the issue is that we are going to lose organization. Ah, we're not. They're not losing anything, because they're not able to participate. Because, yeah, I can't pierce them, but they got low supply. So we just wreck them. So we're going to keep sending our motorized divisions forward, because we're going to try and encircle very quickly. Let's, like, double back super quickly. Alright, are you encircled yet? They are encircled. Alright, there's no need for that. So they're starting to mount a bit more of a front here. They are trying to put a little bit of pressure on us. They're doing okay at it. And then we can now hold this tank down. Maybe. At least that's the hope. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. You're not doing any damage. Give up. Lay down your arms or something. Shit. Alright, so now these guys have 2, so there's no point. Damn it. Right, so we push those forward and push those through. Right, and now we have another little issue. We have to decide what to do with these. So we're going to move these guys up. And one of these guys here. In fact, it's going to take 1 day and 22 hours, so screw that. There we are, and now they are cut off. So we have little pockets of resistance that don't really matter. And now we have an additional unit ready. And then we'll move them over here and then diversify our combats to make this a bit easier for us. Which is great. Those divisions... Oh, they're being wiped out bit by bit. How long until they get there? 1 day and 15. 7. Nice. And again, okay, we have to keep that unit there to hold this line against those three. I told you this bit would take a long time, guys. We also have to watch out for any kind of naval invasion, though that's very unlikely. The AI does not do naval invasions very well. Alright. Good God, they're so far away. I realize now I should have kept them completely encircled. But we'll let them run out of supply for a little bit. That's what's important. These guys... Oh, look how many divisions we're killing. Oh, it's so amazing. So good. Alright. So we're going to split half of them down there. Actually, move half of them there. And this will continue to push them further and further away. Giving me lots of time for joy. Unfortunately, it does not seem to have recognized them as being locked up. So we're just going to let them lose their supply a little bit. There's no sense wasting everything. How long until we can get 1 division over there? 2 days. Good God. That's unfortunate. Alright. Those divisions are gone. The war moves quickly. Ah! We have pushed them back. Which means we can move this unit back. And move this one around to begin the encirclement. And this one around as well. Start catching them. Very nice. Right. This is intense. Alright, what next? What next? What next? So we got divisions moving over there. We put too many units in this area, so if you do the same thing I'm doing, don't put as many units here. The AI has not put as many as I thought they would. These guys are not suffering encirclement just yet, which is frustrating me. So we're going to need to keep moving our units across. Ah, can I get 1 over there? I do want 1 that way, though. How long until he gets there? Only a day. Awesome. And that will then encircle them completely. Giving us that sexy, sexy encirclement bonus. And we're going to just take 1 troop off here. Ah, they're actually attacking us. Could you not, bro? Great stuff. Divisions being wiped out all over the map. And then we add 2 more over here to push the tank away. I'll reinforce the front line. And we start this, and we get an encirclement. It's only 2 divisions, but damn it, is it worth it. How long does it take for them to move up? A day and 10 hours. Nice. So what instead we're going to do is we're just going to keep 1 here and move them on over. Perfect. Up. Where do you think you're going, baby? Ah, you're going to get there in 10 hours. Well, now we have to just keep attacking you that way. Why you gotta ruin our fun? Huh? Jerk. Come on. You gotta... Hey, he's run out of supply. Awesome. And so we start creeping forward, wiping out the US. So how many divisions do the US have? It says they have 43 to 146. I have 85. So to be honest, I'm doing pretty well. Also, the issue is that they're going to have quite a few divisions over here. And they're not going to be here, so they need to come over here slowly. Because the AI will still keep putting units all over the place. And are they sending volunteers? Let's check. Oops, wrong one. Oops, I was on detail screen. Yeah, so they've got... Oh no, France and Canada has sent expeditionary forces. They have not actually sent any volunteers to any wars. I mean, they are now actually fully in the Allies. And I imagine France is sending troops, but to be honest, I think they kind of need them, considering France is going to not exist in about a week's time. Sorry, France. So for this episode, I think we've done quite well. We've actually managed to wipe out about 10 straight divisions. We have pushed very deeply into Texas. Texas doesn't really exist anymore. Or it won't when I'm done with it. Oh, hello. Very nice. Ah, I've got 2 more motorized divisions here that aren't doing anything. Move them to Dallas. That's what I say. Ah, and now these guys are trying something on, so we're just going to have to attack them. There we are. Cool. So we're just going to micromanage absolutely every single instance of it, and we also need to start shifting a lot of these guys up here to try and create a divide between troops and then start pushing them around. Ideally, these guys can make a slow crawl towards Chicago because it's 30 VPs, and all these guys will move up and go to DC, and that'll take a few months. So in our next episode, we'll keep going. I was Alger Hill, and I'll continue to be, and this has been Hearts of Iron 4, making Mexico great again, baby. Bye-bye.